I moved out when I was like 19, and if you've seen my story on how being denied for housing turned me into a business owner, you should go watch that. But I couldn't wait to get out. Like, I didn't have any credit and I still got approved. So in this video, I'm just going to talk about some steps that you can do to get approved for your first apartment. Now, I didn't have to do most of this, but I also had a shitty apartment. And so I know a lot of girls these days, they want the nice ones, and the nice ones come with a lot more requirements. So if you have no credit, what you can do is add a primary or AU trade line. So this is basically what gives you a credit score. So so basically, say your parents or anybody has a credit card, they've been using it for a while, they can add you as an authorized user, and that their credit history is going to show up on yours. You can search Google for like a real definition, but basically it gives you a credit score and it doesn't take long. It's usually between a week to 3 weeks. So you'll go from having no score to a 700. So now they'll see that you have a score, and this really should be enough to get you approved. Now that is an AU trade line. A primary trade line, they're a little bit harder to come by. This actually looks like you open the account and it's your account. I do offer those too if you do need them, but if you have somebody that sells them, definitely get that because they are a little bit stronger than AU trade lines. You want to find one, regardless, you want to find one with a lot of history and low utilization because that shows that you're a responsible credit user. Number two is to show rental history. So this can help you show stability on your application because sometimes even if you don't have credit, but you have rental history and you've been paying on time. Now I know it kind of contradicts if you don't have any credit, how did you move? But if you have a family member or a homeowner that that owns their home, you can use them as a rental reference. So they don't necessarily have to write a letter, but you just put their contact information down whenever you apply and they'll call them and verify. And this is a little way to bypass that. Next is using a cosigner. So if you apply with a cosigner, they do need to have 5 times the monthly rent and good credit. But if this is one of your options, I would definitely use this because sometimes if you get approved regardless, they may ask for a higher deposit, so you can kind of avoid that. But a cosigner is really good. This can help you if you don't make 3 times the rent or credit. So definitely have that. I know a lot of people don't have cosigners these days, so I just wanted to add that in. The last thing what you could do is apply with a roommate, somebody that has some type of credit, because when you combine them, they'll use whoever has, credit. So this is what you can do. Just make sure that they don't have any evictions or rental collections or anything up there that's going to cause them to get denied. Because just having credit in general is not just going to get you approved. It has to be good, kind of. But the difference between a cosigner and a roommate is a cosigner, they have to have good credit, like great credit, and they have to make 5 times the rent. But a roommate, they could just have decent credit as long as they have something. So also don't count yourself out because sometimes these places they'll just ask for a higher deposit, like I mentioned before. And having no credit is better than having bad credit. So definitely still ask around, ask them what credit score requirement they have, and you should be able to get approved. Now, if you aren't, definitely go to my website, apartmentplanningco.com, and I can help you out. If you need a trade line, if you need a rental reference, or you just need some guidance, moving into your first apartment. And if you are wondering how you're going to get approved when you don't make 3 times the rent, watch this next video because I break it down how I get myself approved and my clients. And I've been doing this I've been doing this since 2023. So yeah, go click on that video and I'll see y'all over there.